Welcome back to MBU Reacts. Today we are checking out the rise of Fox Kids in the 1990s. Boy, the morning cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons was everything. Boy, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yes, if y'all didn't know, we grew up
90s,
in
boy.
the 90s. I was born in 91.
1990. But boy, them cartoons was life, boy.
It was Fox Kids,
Transformers,
Fox Box. What was it? Channel. I want to say Channel 7 had a little bit of cartoons every now and then, but for sure.
Yeah, Channel 7. It was like Recess and stuff like that.
Yeah, Channel 9 had the shit.
And WB Kids.
Yeah, Channel 8, if y'all know.
Yeah, WB Kids. Or wherever y'all, because you know it's different.
Yeah. But they definitely had the cartoons back in the day.
Boy,
nowadays, kids be watching. I don't know what the fuck they be watching now.
It's cartoons all the time now, so I don't even know if they got Saturday morning lineup.
I don't think they do. I don't know, because everything is streaming now, so.
True.
I don't know what cable is anymore. Because I don't got cable no more. Right. I don't got cable no more because we got a lot of streaming services. And YouTube is key because you can go watch anything on YouTube. Any cartoon you want, damn near on YouTube right now.
Some of the movies that be on YouTube, I done watched a few movies that was in theaters. It didn't get taken off after a while, but it definitely was on there.
I was not trying to start that. But let's see.
Shout out to Tsunami, but anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But anyway,
let's see what this got going on, man.
Yeah. This is Tree. I'm Green. This MB Reacts, and let's see what it's talking about.
Let's go down a trip down memory lane.
Nostalgia. We're gonna start a new channel called Nostalgia House.
Welcome back, Nostalgia fans. Who else remembers when Saturday mornings kind of meant something? When you'd wake up at 6 a.m. without an alarm, pour a bowl of cereal that was basically carbohydrates and candy levels of sugar disguised as breakfast, and then plop yourself in front of the TV for 4 hours of pure unadulterated kids programming.
Why?
From 1990 to the early 2000s, Fox Kids turned Saturday mornings into a cultural institution that made waking up early feel like a
Max and shit. So I don't know if they finna put it on Netflix or what, but it's a lot of them a lot of the it's coming. Yeah, they taking it off.
I mean,
Max.
Hulu finna disappear, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You said who?
Hulu finna disappear.
What they finna do? Just merge it with Disney?
No, they finna just get rid of Hulu. They said it's shutting down.
Oh damn! I ain't
sometime
even know
this year.
Had no clue. They ain't even send me an email. Or they probably did. I just didn't read it.
I mean, if you got the package, they probably like shit you.
Well, shit, I had Hulu, but shit,
separately?
I've been had that.
Privilege instead of a punishment. And these weren't your parents' Saturday morning cartoons either. Fox Kids was bringing teenage superheroes fighting actual villains, mutants battling against prejudice, and action sequences that made other networks look like they were broadcasting in slow motion.
I don't remember this.
The network took one look at the safe, sanitized content on ABC and CBS and said, okay, but what if we made it actually cool? And for that reason, today we're going to look back at the story on how Fox Kids rose from nearly nothing to dominating the 1990s, then changed children's television forever, and then vanished like it never existed. Because convincing kids in the 90s to wake up before their parents on a weekend was honestly revolutionary. And before we do dive in, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Let's get into it. The launch. Fox builds a kids' empire from scratch. By the late 1980s, the Fox Broadcasting Company had a problem on their hands. While trying to build out its own programming lineup, Fox attempted to license DuckTales from Disney. And Disney declined, choosing to keep the show within their own growing ecosystem. Rather than pivot quietly, Fox then made a bold decision. If they couldn't borrow a kid's franchise, they were going to build one themselves.
One of our top shows.
On September 8th of 1990, the Fox Children's Network officially launched.
Through the window.
Compared to the big three networks, Fox was still the scrappy fourth player.
Yep.
Having no legacy cartoons, no Saturday morning traditions that spanned decades, and little credibility in children's television. At launch, Fox Kids offered roughly 90 minutes of weekday programming and 3 hours on Saturday mornings. A modest footprint in a space dominated for years by ABC, CBS, and NBC. To lead the charge, Fox hired Margaret Loesch, who was a veteran executive from Marvel Productions, who understood something that many networks did not.
Okay, that makes
sense. That explains why a lot of Marvel shows was on there. I just stole that. That's why, like, X-Men and all that was on there, because she used to work for Marvel. Yeah, okay.
It's like,
look, I got y'all. Y'all make some cartoons. We gonna put it on there.
Got the team up with Marvel. I promise you, we gonna get on.
So that makes sense now. Why a lot of Marvel cartoons was on Fox.
I promise you, we gonna get on. Just follow my lead. I promise. Spider-Man, X-Men, trust me. I'm gonna lead us to the promised land.
Loesch wasn't interested in educational lectures disguised as cartoons.
She said, "I'm looking
Her
for
approach was simple: high energy, character-driven shows with real stakes and no condescension." And Fox Kids positioned itself differently from the start. As Disney expanded the Disney Afternoon and Nickelodeon tightened its grip on cable, Fox was aiming to be faster, louder, and edgier. The broadcast alternative was more rebellious than polished. And the timing couldn't have been much better. The early 90s marked a shift in animation, technology, and much more ambitious storytelling. Fox Kids leaned into that shift, branding itself as the network that got it, even when others played it safe. By the early 1990s, Fox Kids expanded its schedule, solidifying 4-hour Saturday morning blocks and increasing its weekday presence across multiple markets.
That nigga had like 3 shows,
Within just a few years, Fox Kids went from an untested experiment to a serious contender, thus setting the stage.
Definitely had the Mask. I definitely remember the Mask.
So that nigga had 3 shows. 3 cartoons, nigga. That shit wild.
I just discovered Jackie Chan wasn't his own voice on the Jackie Chan Adventures.
You said it wasn't?
It wasn't.
Oh, for real? That's crazy.
Because I was watching something. I was watching the cast of Jackie Chan Adventures. I was like, where Jackie at? And they had this dude sitting there like Jackie. It said, the character's name. It obviously said Jackie Chan. I'm like, who is this nigga? They was like the voice of Jackie Chan. I was like.
So you couldn't voice yourself as crazy.
He was at the end of the episode.
Right.
And then I looked it up for real, and then literally, if you look it up, it has Buddy Picture here for the voice of Jackie Chan. I'm like, so he didn't voice himself? I legit thought that was Jackie
I did too.
One of the most
crazy.
I swear, in children's TV history.
That big Samoan dude, what's his name?
The Warner Brothers
whatever
deal.
His name was. He was
animation
by a black dude.
that seriously
I was like,
slapped.
I didn't know that.
Fox Kids was also making some major moves in animation. In 1991, they signed a $100 million deal with Warner Brothers Animation, bringing shows like Tiny Toon Adventures and Tasmania to the network.
I remember that.
This was not just some random investment. This was Fox betting big on quality animation. Tiny Toon Adventures brought Looney Tunes energy to a new generation, with baby versions of classic characters attending the Acme University.
Because they definitely had a
the
baby
show was
version
genuinely funny, with sharp writing that worked for both adults and kids, of course. It excelled by not talking down to its audience, and it proved that animation could be sophisticated without being totally boring. Then came Batman, the animated series in 1992, which remains one of the best animated shows ever made to this day, full stop. And
never forget that shit.
A dark tone.
I never forget that. Nigga opened the door, seen that nigga standing in there, closed it back.
I'll tell you, boy, you didn't want no problems after that.
Is everything all good? Yep. That was valid as hell. That was the most valid shit I ever seen out of the Batman series. Like,
you looked at him like, everything good?
Yeah. You know what, nigga? I understand. You want to make it home in one piece, nigga.
They paused, looked at each other, and said, everything good in there? Yep.
Film noir
I did not blame him.
And Emmy-winning voice acting from Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. This show truly treated its source material with respect, and it created a version of Batman that influenced everything that came after it. I want you to let that sink in for a moment. A kids programming block on a fourth-place network was producing animation so good that it won Emmys and attracted adult viewers. Batman the Animated Series didn't just entertain kids. This show changed how people thought about what superhero animation could be.
Almost killed it.
In 1992, Fox Kids also launched X-Men, the animated
they
series,
was in that
which
damn
adapted
studio
Marvel's mutant superheroes with serialized storytelling that was
niggas was breathing heavy and sweating by the time they finished that theme song. My bad. Let me go back so y'all can hear what he was saying. But nigga, I know they was in that motherfucker breathing heavy as hell and sweating when they got done.
Turn it up!
They was going crazy in there with that theme song.
Keep going. Keep going.
Nigga was breathing heavy as hell when they finished.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I wonder if they knew they had something with that shit. Cause they was in their bag with that shit.
What crazy.
In 1992, Fox Kids also launched X-Men, the animated series, which adapted Marvel's mutant superheroes with serialized storytelling that was genuinely complex. This wasn't episodic fluff where everything reset at the end of the episode.
The new episode 97.
There were ongoing narratives about prejudice, identity, and fighting for acceptance in a world that genuinely feared you. Quite heavy themes for a Saturday morning cartoon, but delivered with respect and nuance. This show influenced the entire generation's understanding of X-Men and directly contributed to the success of the 2000s film franchise. Voice guy off script here for a second. I can confidently say the only reason I watched the X-Men movies was because of the countless quarters I put into the X-Men Konami arcade game. And the reason I put so many quarters in that game is because of X-Men the animated series. When people talk about superhero media going mainstream, X-Men the animated series deserves credit for proving that these stories could work in serialized formats. By the mid-90s, Fox Kids had captured 20 to 35% of the children's market share. That's not bad for a network that didn't exist just 5 years earlier. The Power Rangers phenomenon, when everything changed.
Shit went triple platinum in the hood.
Moving on from 1992, let's talk about 1993, because that is when Fox Kids went from interesting experiment to
Christmas,
total
I want that.
juggernaut. On August 28th of 1993, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers debuted, and American children's television would never be the same. Power Rangers was a brilliant and kind of insane concept.
You can come in here with the
Japanese
black
footage from Super Sentai,
Don't
film new scenes with American teenagers,
I can't be the
add
only dude
giant
in the
robot
classroom with a
battles,
Pink Ranger.
and
I'm
lots
not
of martial
going.
arts, and
Stay in
hope
this
that
box.
it works. It was low budget, cheesy, and even used the exact same explosion effects in every episode. And kids absolutely lost their minds over it.
Y'all some scumbags,
The show
though. We're
averaged
not gonna skip over that
4
part.
million viewers during its peak, which in the 90s was massive for a weekday.
Y'all made $1 billion and didn't want to
By
give them people their money.
1994, USA Today was reporting that Power Rangers had elevated Fox Kids to the forefront of children's programming. No longer just competitive, now dominant. And here's the kicker. Parents and educators hated Power Rangers.
Oh, they did. Oh, yeah.
They said it was too violent, too aggressive, and that it was turning children into martial arts obsessed monsters.
Hey, pause this.
Congressional hearings were held.
Boy, I'd never forget. We was on a field trip. We was in Barwells. Me and Lil Mikey, we was on a field trip having a ball. I think Mikey brought his dad or his brother. I can't remember who that buddy was. We was laughing, having a ball. We was on one of them buses that got TVs on it. We're watching Pokemon. Somebody brought VHS of Pokemon. We having a ball. Joey watched Pokemon. Teacher turned it off in the middle of the episode. It's too violent. I don't like watching it. So the rest, we don't get to watch nothing. Because that's all, bro, one brought multiple VHSs. So we don't get to watch nothing. We just talking now. It killed the mood. I'll never forget that. Because we was having a ball watching Pokemon. Like, I want that one. Nah, I want that one. It's too violent. I'm like,
it's a fucking cartoon about
they're not real. They're not real.
Battling, nigga.
Pokemon don't exist.
Right. You ain't never seen a Pikachu walking outside, nigga. Let me know where you see a Rhyhorn at, so I can go see.
So I can go watch. Right. Where you see a Squirtle at, so I can go capture one.
Right.
That blew me. I'll never forget that because it killed the boo so hard. Cause he's having a ball on that. Yeah, I think it was Mikey Dad was like, she should let y'all watch it, but he's like, hey, we can't really say nothing. It's like we just chaperone it. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. I remember she took our knife combs. It was like, you know how the greasers have the knife, but it was a comb. And she was like, no, I don't think you guys should get that. I'm like, all the ones that didn't have, their parents couldn't get one because she was on there. I was like, you doing the most, bro. Hey, that heated me up because we was having a ball, and here you go killing the joy.
It'd always be one of them stickler ass teachers. And shit.
So everybody with their parent had a little switch comb. I'm like, I'm even gonna use it. I just want one.
About violence in children's programming with Power Rangers always as Exhibit A.
Like we finna go out and get some swords. Come on,
The controversy only made kids want to watch it more because nothing sells like moral panic.
Go out here and fight to death.
The show spawned a merchandise empire that made Fox and Saban Entertainment ungodly amounts of money. Action figures,
I remember them. I wonder if I still got them, bro.
Power Rangers
I know I got
wasn't just a TV show; it was a cultural phenomenon, and it proved that Fox kids understood something fundamental. Kids wanted heroes who actually fought back, not cartoon characters who solved problems by.
I used to go back and watch Power Rangers anyway, but I'm finna go back and watch.
I'm watching the ones I didn't watch.
Cable versus broadcast wars. So here's the thing about Fox Kids' dominance. It didn't happen in a vacuum, you could say. Rather, it was happening during a full-scale war on multiple fronts. Mm-hmm. On cable, you had Nickelodeon, who had already planted their flag. Shows like Rugrats and Doug made Nickelodeon the default destination for kids, and cable gave it an unbeatable advantage. 24/7 access. Kids no longer had to wait for Saturday mornings. They could watch whenever they wanted. By the mid-1990s, Nickelodeon consistently led in overall kids viewership simply because it had
cartoons until Nick at nighttime.
Whole time them niggas should have got sued.
Viewership simply because...
the WB fraud!
The whole time them niggas should have got a cease and
desist. They might have, because it definitely disappeared after a while.
That is the knockoff version of the WB fraud.
I wish I would have seen that WB. I don't know. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. They hopped up. Oh, yeah. We going to court.
I just peeped that. I said,
I need all that.
They should have got sued.
You never know. Behind the scenes, they might have. I need all that, buddy.
Because it had more hours to capture attention. Meanwhile, Cartoon Network,
my nigga Dexter,
flooded the market with
get out of my laboratory.
Cartoons. While it wouldn't become a true original programming
Why
powerhouse,
she always have the fucking gloves on, bro?
I always wondered that. Dominance by giving kids access to endless animation on demand. Broadcast competition wasn't standing still either.
Nah, Disney was.
The Disney Afternoon, which launched in 1990 through syndication and later benefited from Disney's growing influence at ABC, was continuing to pull in younger viewers during weekday afternoons. However, the real threat arrived in the mid-90s. In 1995, Warner Brothers launched Kids WB as a weekday block, followed by a full Saturday morning lineup in 1997. This wasn't just another competitor. It was the most dangerous one for Fox Kids. Warner Brothers began consolidating its animation output under its own network, which pulled away priority from Fox Kids. Shows like Animaniacs transitioned away from Fox. Batman, the animated series, evolved into The New Batman Adventures under WB and UPN, and Superman, the animated series, launched directly onto Kids WB. For Fox Kids, losing Warner Brothers wasn't just about ratings. It was about identity. These were prestige shows that defined the block's reputation for quality. Fox Kids did fight back, however. In 1999, they brought in anime imports like Digimon, which helped briefly stabilize the ratings and proved especially popular overseas.
Definitely did.
International expansion became a lifeline, with Fox Kids channels launching in Australia in 1995, the UK in 96, and also Latin America in 96.
Monster Rancher, I want to say, was on
there. But by the turn of the millennium, the writing was
Monster
on the wall.
Rule.
I went back and started watching that shit.
Was eroding the power of appointment viewing. By the early 2000s, Nickelodeon consistently outperformed individual broadcast kids blocks.
I mean, that is.
And not because Fox Kids had declined in quality, but because just like today, access had changed everything. This war was not lost because of creative failure. It was lost to distribution,
the theme song was gas.
Consolidation,
I remember
and
QB or whatever his name.
Yep, Cubics.
Business moves, mergers, acquisitions, and empire building. Fox Kids wasn't just a programming block. It was like an entire media
Disney
empire
didn't really
in the making.
care. They was like,
In
we got
1996,
movies,
Fox merged with Saban Entertainment to create Fox Kids Worldwide. Saban was the production company behind Power Rangers, and this merger gave Fox even more control over their content pipeline. In 1997, they acquired International Family Entertainment for $1.9 billion US, including the Family Channel. This created Fox Family Worldwide, positioning them to compete with Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network on cable. The plan was brilliant on paper. Combine Fox's broadcast dominance with a cable channel to capture 24/7 viewership. The company expanded internationally, also creating a global brand. Fox Kids programming aired in dozens of countries, making Power Rangers and X-Men into worldwide phenomenon. Merchandise revenue flowed from action figures, video games, and home video releases. Fox Kids Video became its own product line, selling VHS tapes of popular episodes. This was vertically integrated media before vertically integrated media became a corporate buzzword that kind of made everything worse. Fox produced content, distributed it across multiple platforms, and monetized it through merchandise. It was the kind of synergy that modern entertainment companies have dreams about. Then came the twist. In 2001, the Walt Disney Company acquired Fox Family Worldwide from News Corp and Haim Saban for approximately $5.3 billion US. The deal included the Fox Family Channel, international Fox Kids channels, and a massive content library. Disney rebranded the cable network as ABC Family, using it to target an older youth and family demographic while strengthening its global distribution footprint. And if you think about it, the irony couldn't be any better. This entire story began in the late 80s when Disney refused to license DuckTales to Fox. That rejection pushed Fox to build Fox Kids from scratch. Then 12 years later, Disney didn't just license Fox Kids content, they bought the entire operation for over $5 billion. So in the end, Fox Kids didn't lose. They really cashed out.
You're right.
The cultural impact. How Fox Kids shaped the generation. All right, let's dig into what Fox Kids actually meant to a generation that grew up with
them fucking fireworks. Look at that shit. Juggernaut ass just
eating it.
That's all you got?
All right, let's dig into what Fox Kids actually meant to the generation that grew up with it. This wasn't just entertainment. It was formative.
Hey, Beetleborgs was unhinged. At least Power Rangers tried to make sense. Beetleborgs, like, we just gonna throw some stuff together.
X-Men tackled prejudice and discrimination in ways that resonated with kids.
It worked. They only got 3 seasons.
Batman showed that animation could be art.
Leader.
The block pioneered anime imports for American audiences as well.
I was like, oh.
Before Pokemon became the global phenomenon that it is still today, Fox Kids was testing the waters with shows like Digimon, introducing American kids to Japanese storytelling conventions. They brought in taste and proved there was an appetite for content beyond traditional American animation.
Yep.
Culturally, Fox Kids represented peak 90s.
Hold on,
bold, edgy, and unapologetic.
You gotta talk about all the Power Ranger spinoffs, though. The copycats. They had a few copycats, VR Troopers and all that. You gotta talk about that too, because that was a hit. We was watching that too.
VR Trooper was a hit.
We was watching it. It was like, one was like Samurai something. He went inside the computer and became something. I can't remember what that was. But it was a lot of Power Ranger spinoffs because everybody wanted their own Power Rangers.
VR Trooper had my nigga Braxton on there.
It did. It did. I think wasn't he on Mystic Knights too, or am I tripping? Was that Braxton or not?
I think he was in Mystic. I think he might have been in Mystic Knights too. Braxton's, I forgot about Mystic Knights.
Boy, that's my issue.
This was
I thought it was cool. I had a toy and everything.
It was, though. I had the VR Trooper toys,
instead
too.
of engagement metrics. Writers and animators had creative freedom to take risks, and it showed in the quality. Nostalgia for Fox Kids remains strong to this day. Fan communities keep the shows alive, and streaming revivals prove the content still resonates.
We did never finish
X-Men 97 premiered in 2024 as a direct continuation of the 90s series, banking entirely on nostalgia for the original. Power Rangers continues producing new seasons
I gotta finish
despite
that
multiple
season.
ownership
It actually
changes.
wasn't that bad when I
The block
I
marked
actually
the end
watched
of
it
an
for
era.
real.
The last gasp of Saturday morning dominance before cable and eventually streaming, of course, fragmented viewership totally. It was the final time a broadcast block could capture an entire generation's attention every single weekend. The decline, when Disney killed Saturday mornings. After Disney's 2001 acquisition, things changed really quickly. The U.S. Fox Kids block ended in 2002, replaced by 4Kids Entertainment's Fox Box.
Yep,
Internationally, the channels were rebranded as GDIX in 2004. By the mid-2000s, the Fox Kids brand had been completely erased. So why did Disney kill it? Simple. They didn't need a competitor to their own Disney Channel. They bought Fox Family Worldwide to get the cable channel, which became ABC Family, then Freeform, not to maintain a rival kids block. Fox Kids was cannibalized for parts, its content absorbed or abandoned. Multiple other factors also contributed to the decline beyond Disney's acquisition. Educational and informational content rules forced by the FCC reduced entertainment programming. Competition from cable intensified as Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon both expanded. Viewership simply fragmented across more channels and more platforms. By the late 90s, broadcast Saturday morning blocks were already dying. Kids WB had peaked and faded. ABC's One Saturday Morning struggled. CBS gave up entirely. The broadcast model that dominated for decades simply could not compete with cable's 24/7 access. The final nail in the coffin was changing viewing habits. VHS recordings, then DVDs, then DVRs, then streaming. Technology was giving kids on-demand access to the content that they loved.
That is
Why would
true.
anyone wake up early on a Saturday morning when you could watch whenever you wanted?
Facts.
Fair.
The cultural moment that made Saturday morning appointment television had gone and passed.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Fox Kids weekday programming ended in 2001. The Saturday block died in 2002. An era that defined a generation's childhood vanished in less than 2 years, a victim to corporate consolidation and changing technologies. The legacy. What Fox Kids left behind. So here's a list of what Fox Kids accomplished in just 12 short years. They revolutionized children's programming by proving kids wanted sophisticated storytelling. They launched franchises that continue today. They pioneered anime imports to America, won Emmy Awards, generated billions in revenue, and created cultural touchstones that define 90s nostalgia.
Like that.
Not bad for a network that started with 30 minutes of weekday programming in a dream. The shows that it aired, Power Rangers, X-Men, Batman, Animaniacs, remain beloved decades later. Streaming services are desperately trying to recapture that lightning in a bottle, throwing money at revivals and reboots because they know that content actually matters. Fox Kids proved that treating kids like intelligent audiences capable of handling complex themes paid off creatively and financially. It showed that quality animation could win Emmy Awards and attract viewers across all age groups. It demonstrated that bold creative choices beat playing it safe. Critics note Fox Kids' role in 90s edginess. Content that pushed boundaries before focus groups and risk-averse executives sanitized everything. It existed in a brief window when networks would take chances on weird, bold ideas without obsessing over metrics. As broadcast kids television waned, Fox Kids marked the end of an era. Saturday mornings would never mean the same thing again. The block's disappearance coincided with childhood itself changing. more structured, more digital, and much more isolated. Fox Kids represented a simpler time when entertainment was communal and weekly, not algorithmic and infinite. And there you have it, nostalgia fans. The complete story of how Fox Kids rose from nothing, dominated in the 90s, and was then slowly dismantled until it barely resembled what it once was. A rather scrappy programming block that began with a half hour of content and grew into a multi-billion-dollar empire. An empire that shaped an entire generation's childhood. Thanks. So now it's your turn. Which Fox Kids show defined your Saturday mornings? Are you still a bit bitter about how it all ended? And do you miss a time when waking up early actually felt worth it?
Yeah, when I didn't
Let us
have
know your
bills
thoughts
and
in the
ish.
comments below.
Yeah, right.
We read every single one.
I still want that toy.
And before you go, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. While you're at it, why don't you share this video if it brought some nostalgic memories to you? Because Fox Kids deserves to be remembered as more than a logo that disappeared after a corporate deal. It deserves to be remembered as a moment, a rare moment, when kids television trusted its audience and created something unforgettable. Until next time, everybody, try to remember this. Saturday mornings didn't just mean cartoons. They meant routine, a routine of shared excitement, a routine of a whole generation watching the same thing at the same time. Oh my, this script really got me wanting to play that X-Men arcade game again. And although we may never get that exact feeling back, boy do I miss that feeling of being a kid in the arcade in the mid-90s.
If somebody
At least we can all remember when it existed.
We gotta check this channel out for sure, for sure. Nigga, the Forgotten Games, nigga. Guts. Legend of the Hidden Temple.
No, that was
a good video.
No, that was heat. It was nostalgia like a mug, though.
If we could get somebody to give us a nostalgia streaming service, it'd be up. Like, but you have to license. They would have to license out from everybody though. Just give us a channel of just straight nostalgia.
They should have did. I said this a minute ago. They should have did a Nick Jr. one. Where you start up the app and face come up like, oh, guys, you're back. You're a senior adult. Like Steve did when he's like, oh, you guys are running now. Just do face. People don't remember face. Like, it was just the screen was a color and it was like eyes and a mouth. I was like, y'all don't remember that?
Yeah, I wasn't watching that. Talk.
Yeah. We used to, instead of halftime, it'd be like, hey, see, rah! He would trip you out sometimes. But he was...
Hey, shit. You see they had brought back Stickly. Brought that nigga back.
That's all you gotta do, man. Face all that. All that stuff has its kids now.
I'm not like, I don't understand why they don't bring back older cartoons. Like,
bring back older cartoons.
Like all the streaming services we got, y'all should be bringing back majority of. Like Disney Plus don't have half the shit they got.
They don't have the Jersey on there. I don't know if Jet Jackson is still in there, but they was touchy because Buddy offed himself.
I would say, okay. I don't think they even did they eventually bring it on there because it never ain't been on there.
Especially the movie.
Yeah, I need them to bring a lot of the stuff back. Like, we'd still want to watch that shit. Like, I don't understand how they have not brought Cousin Skeeter back nowhere. Like, you can't find that shit nowhere.
Like somebody did something, like somebody owned it and they don't want nobody touching it or something.
Like, you can't find Cousin Skeeter nowhere. Like, bring that back. We can't even watch the Jersey. We love that shit.
Boy.
Nickelodeon used to have them little short little movies and shit they used to have. Like, we don't got none of that shit.
Action League now. That shit was stupid.
They don't bring Kablam back because that was on there.
Yeah.
Like, can we get our older cartoons and shit back, like on these streaming services?
Whoever owned them ain't going.
Paramount is with Nickelodeon, so can we get some of the older shit back on there?
Everything from the Junior should be on there. Everything.
Disney, you should have every possible Disney show on there and movies. We used to get a movie damn near every other week from Disney.
Month, yeah. Excited. It's like 3 Xenons, 3 Johnny Tsunamis, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Cartoon Network, y'all don't bring back y'all older shows.
I just was watching Jump In. I had to turn it off.
Why?
Because he said that whack stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Are we black or we white? We're whack.
I forgot about that shit because I ain't seen Jump In since.
I had to exit. I was like, that shit just pissed me off.
Yeah, bring back our older shit, bro. I feel like if y'all bring that shit back, y'all will make more money. Even though y'all don't need no more money, bro.
Y'all can compete with Rachel. They compete with her. Just had to talk to Face, because we had Franklin, we had Lil Bear. And Face was talking to us for like a good 10 to 15 minutes. A good 10 minutes. Face was on there just chit-chatting with us.
Yeah, the in-between shows.
Yeah, in-between shows.
Now it's time for Little Bear.
Little Bear, yay! Bouncing around on the screen. Whoever did that was a genius. You don't get it. It's just need eyes and a mouth. And we just changed the screen different colors. I promise you it'll work. All you gotta do is follow me. I'm gonna lead you to the money. And to be honest, facts. Facts is facts. But anyway, man, let us know how you feel about this, man. This is Tree. I'm Green. This is NBA React. And remember, we post 2 to 3 times every day, sometimes even 4. At 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Timing. You can always come back and check out a playlist with over 2K videos. I promise you'll find something you like. But hey, like and subscribe. We have so much many other contents. If you didn't find this one appealing, go on the playlist. Go to our page and go to the playlist. You'll find something appealing, I promise you. But anyway, man, God bless. Have a safe one, and we'll be back.